Happy Monday, boys and girls. Today is Monday. I'm filming from the classroom because all of you just went out for recess and I had a minute, so I figured that I would read the story in the classroom so I don't have to do it at home. But I wanted to share with you that I am in the classroom and you're not here. You're playing at recess. Kind of weird, isn't it? So the story for today is The Great Turkey Race. So this story, unlike the other books that we've listened to about Thanksgiving, is fiction. Can you say fiction? It's made up in someone's mind, someone's imagination. Okay? The other books have been filled with facts or information about the Native Americans and the Pilgrims. This is kind of like a silly story about a turkey race. So let's listen and find out what happens in the story. It's written by Steve Metzer and it's illustrated by Jim Powlett. So let's further ado. The Great Turkey Race. And the turkeys are wearing medals. This one's number 1, and the other 2 you can't see, but they have necklaces on that are medals. It was a chilly day in November. It is November now, boys and girls. The month is November. Although it's not chilly. Today it's so nice out. It's 70 degrees outside. So that's how it is in New England. During a day of hide and seek, Ollie the turkey heard Farmer Kate talking to Farmer Joe. "Who is going to be the Thanksgiving turkey this year?" Farmer Kate asked. "I don't know," Farmer Joe replied, "but this turkey has to be very special." Ollie's eyes opened wide. "I'd better decide soon," Farmer Joe continued. "Thanksgiving is almost here." It's Farmer Joe. Cassie and Wing crashed into Ollie. "We found you," they shouted. "You won't believe what I just heard," said Ollie. "Farmer Joe is going to pick one of us to be the Thanksgiving turkey. He said you have to be special." "Then it should be me," Wing said. "I'm the coolest turkey." "No," I shouted to be picked. Cassie said, "I have the most colorful feathers." So they all want to be picked to be the Thanksgiving Day turkey. I wonder if that's a good thing or not so good thing. "I've got it," Ollie said. "Let's have a field day with different sporting events. The winner of each event gets a medal. Then we can show Farmer Joe who to pick," Cassie added. "The one who wins the most medals." So there they are imagining who's going to win, and that's going to be the turkey picked for Thanksgiving. The turkey to be eaten, I'm wondering. Are you wondering the same thing? Maybe it's not a good thing to be picked. I don't know. Let's wait and see. So we have turkeys, we have animals that are talking. So definitely something that could not happen. It's found in fiction literature. Say fiction. Good job. Then they quickly decided on the events. There would be running, throwing, dancing, an obstacle course, and high jumping. Later that afternoon, the goats and horses began hanging banners and flags from tree to tree. The ducks took care of the drinks while the chickens knitted souvenir sweaters. Field day. So if you've ever heard of field day before or possibly been to a siblings field day, it's all different events that usually take place in a field. So you would have maybe like a 3-legged race, you would have sprints, you would play other games, maybe with cups, with water, a lot of fun games that happen usually in some type of field. And there's a winner of each event. The next morning, Rooster crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, let the games begin." Cassie ran toward the barn with Ollie and Wing close behind. When they got there, the other farm animals were already waiting for them. "The first event is the turkey trot," Pete the chicken announced. Ollie, Cassie, and Wing lined up. "Ready, set, go," Pete shouted. Cassie was in the lead, but slowed down to blow kisses to her friends. Ollie and Wing raced past her. As they got closer to the finish line, Wing pulled Ollie's sweatband down over her eyes. "I can't see," Ollie said. Wing had won the race. As Pete handed him the first medal, Wing shouted, "I am the greatest." "No fair," Ollie whispered to Cassie as the pigs played turkey in the straw. They're playing other games. Cassie won the bucket throwing event. It's another event that they played. Then Ollie won the dancing competition doing his wild turkey mambo. With 2 events to go, Ollie, Cassie, and Wing had 1 medal each. "I'm going to win those next 2 medals," Wing said. "Then I'll be the Thanksgiving turkey." "We'll just see about that, Mr. Cheater," Cassie said. "A trumpet blew. The obstacle course race will begin in 15 minutes, Pete called out. All right, so there's another race that's happening. Wing and Ollie hurried over to the duck pond, but Cassie decided to rest for a moment. Farmer Joe and Farmer Kate strolled by. "The animals sure are busy today," Farmer Kate said, "especially those silly turkeys." They're thinking, what's going on? What are they doing? Well, Farmer Joe said one of them will be mighty tasty at next week's Thanksgiving dinner. Dun, dun, dun. They're going to eat the turkey. They're going to eat the one that's picked. Mighty tasty? Cassie shouted. Oh, good. So she was able to hear as she jumped up. So that's what happens to the Thanksgiving turkey. I'd better warn Ollie, but not that cheater, Wing. He makes me so mad. She raced over to the duck pond. She's going to warn the others. Almost all of them. Let's see. "Don't win any more medals," Cassie said to Ollie. "Why not? The Thanksgiving turkey is going to be cooked." "No, that's terrible," Ollie said. "What about the last 2 field day events? If Wing wants to win so much," Cassie replied, "we'll just let him." "Time for the obstacle course," Pete said. "Follow the path from the pig pen to Farmer Joe's tractor. The winner is the first one to reach the top." "Let's get started," Wing said. "I can't wait to win." "Ready, set, go," Pete called out. The 3 turkeys went through the pig pen, over the haystacks, across the clothesline, and onto Farmer Joe's tractor. "Hooray for me," Wing shouted. "Only 1 more medal to go." So no one is telling Wing what's going to happen to the winner. Uh-oh. So he's going to keep winning medals, I think. Cassie and Ollie looked at each other. They felt bad about Wing. "Please come down from the tractor, Wing," Cassie said. "We have something to tell you." Well, this is nice. I'm glad that they're going to tell him now. "Yes, yes," Wing replied. "You think I'm wonderful?" Cassie told Wing what really happens to the Thanksgiving turkey. Oh, no. "What? Are you sure?" Wing yelled. "I don't want to be Thanksgiving dinner. Here, take my medals." "Calm down, Wing," Ollie said. "Let's think for a minute." After a few moments, Cassie shouted, "I've got it." She whispered her idea to Ollie and Wing. What could their idea be? What do you think? Something to get out of getting eaten at Thanksgiving dinner. What could it be? "Time for the high jump. Our last event," Pete called out. "The turkey that jumps over the highest obstacle object wins." Starting with a milk bucket, Ollie, Cassie, and Wing quickly moved on to jumping over a rocking chair, a bale of hay, and a corn stalk. All right, let's see what happens. "I guess it's a 3-way tie," Pete said. "There's nothing left to jump over." "I see one more thing," Cassie said as she pointed to the fence surrounding the farm. "Ready, set." Do you think they're going to make a run for it? You think they're just going to run away so they don't get eaten? I think that's what I would do. "Ready, set, go," Pete called out. Ollie, Wing, and Cassie raced for the fence. They jumped at exactly the same time and just barely made it over the top. Okay, let's see what happens. "Come back and get your medals," Pete called out. But the 3 turkeys kept right on running and running and running. And as for Thanksgiving dinner, Farmer Joe and Farmer Kate ate the most delicious vegetable stew. So they did not kill a turkey. They did not eat a turkey. The turkeys ran away. And so they weren't able to cook one. So they just had vegetables. Maybe they're going to become vegetarians. Who knows? I hope that you like that story. The Great Turkey Race. I hope that you're happy for the turkeys that they got away. See you next time. Bye.